I just had this really cool idea. You know how China's getting these awesome drones that are going into the ocean, and they're basically boats that are unmanned that work off of a Wi-Fi signature and can go out and basically attack as a single unit or together as one. So you get 12 boats together and they all attack one vessel. Could you imagine taking a small underwater vessel drone and giving it a neodymium magnet in the front of it so that way it's attracted to the hull of a ship, and then it scans the ships for the weakest point in the ship based on the amount of air potential behind that, and it looks for overlaps based on the metallic signature of a ping underwater. And the torpedo system itself is a submarine M bomb, right? Only about, 18, maybe 20 inches long, completely Wi-Fi, lithium battery, M bomb with a magnetic warhead on the front of it that adheres itself to the skin of a ship. And then when the ship moves away from where it is, it detonates itself after enough of them get on in order to tear apart the hull. And it would be able to tell where the hull was the thinnest because the heat signature of the ship itself that comes through the metal to the water, and it would know where the seam was because the heat signature would be deadened on seams. And so it would go for the heat signature. It would have two heat signatures right here and here. So you got one here and one here. Well, in between that would be where your seam is. So it would go right for the seam, magnetize itself to it, and then hold on like a lamprey. And when 5 or 6 of them get in a row, one about every 3-4 feet, it would explode themselves like an M bomb, which was made in '91 in Australia, and then wipe out the ship by tearing apart the hull, but at the bottom side of the hull, so that the water rushes into the ship itself. Best to follow the rudder system or the propeller system, because after the propeller system is usually the main engine room, and those usually can't be double and triple wall holed. And if water goes into an engine room, you've automatically crippled the ship. That'd be a great weapon of warfare, wouldn't it? Because then it doesn't have to think. You basically send it in, you send them in pods of 5, so they all work together, and you send them at where they're going. And because they're lithium and they're magnetic base, they don't have any reason to find them. They're only attracted to what they're looking for. And they're so small, you couldn't tell a difference on ping signature between them and a fish. Boom.